Hello and welcome to Spirit Rising. Of course, I am your host and commentator, Shirt Donovan. Folks, we're going to start a big night here at Spirit Rising with a very important match in the student division. It will be the final men's match of the year as Cody Fox and Alonzo Vera face off for a chance at a spot on the main roster. Making his way to the ring, Cody Fox. The high flyer of the student division with a chance to make it big here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Standing in his way is Alonzo Vera, hungry for the same opportunity. And his opponent, Alonzo Vera. It will be the high flyer versus the powerhouse here. The stakes have never been higher for these two student division athletes. Alonzo Vera has said in interviews prior that he has ambitions to immediately join the heavyweight division, certainly with the skill set to do so. Cody Fox with his sights set on the junior division, and indeed his skill set complementing the action there very well. Vera walking Fox down to the corner, big clubbing forearm, taking him to the mat. Look at Fox though, proving to be elusive in the early goings of this matchup. Jump up Hurricane Rana there, well executed by Cody Fox. So quick. Snapping down with the fist drop. The loser of this match will, of course, be welcome to rejoin the student division next year to make another run at the main roster. That would be a long wait for an athlete that has gotten so close as these two men have. Big chops here setting in the corner for Cody Fox. Senton across the back as well. And next week we will be having the final women's student division match, where it will be Zara York taking on Stella Hopkins. Stella Hopkins going into that matchup undefeated. Look at Cody Fox here dropping these strikes across the face. And he is repaid with a giant knee, a bull like Alonzo Vera. Stopping that momentum. Here's the Russian leg sweep though. Cody Fox trying not to lose the advantages he has gained in this match. And indeed, not allowing Alonzo Vera to play his game. High angle Boston Crab here from Alonzo Vera. Reversal on the Irish whip. Vera with corner control, maybe looking for avalanche position. Fox could be in trouble here. Indeed. Brainbuster from the corner from Vera. Shoulders are down, and Fox is out at 2. Close call for Cody Fox. The main roster spot within reach. Back steps, able to avoid the lariat, and now willing to stand toe-to-toe with Vera. Fox off the Irish whip, big hip toss for Vera. With authority, sends Fox into the canvas.
Give up.
Again, denying the mat-based approach of Alonzo Vera. It could be the difference maker for Cody Fox. The arms hooked. Oh my Lord! Tremendous maneuver from Alonzo Vera. Is it over? Fox out before the 3. Overhead release across the apron sends Fox to the outside, and Alonzo Vera is giving chase.
4, 5, 6,
We have seen a couple of unexpected countout victories over the last few weeks in Super Spirit Wrestling. Fox looking to avoid one here tonight. Floats over the brainbuster, and an enziguri sends Vera down. Fox attempting to rally. Look at this sequence from Cody Fox. Fox looking to fly, immediately hopping to the top. Frog splash across the body of Vera, not able to capitalize, and he is sent again to the outside across the apron.
2, 3.
Spear on the outside now from Vera, looking to run away with this one, but Cody Fox isolating the leg, using the quickness.
9,
And he will again return to the ring.
11, 12.
Vera in at 12. Cutter from Fox. Could this be his moment? His ticket to the main roster? And Vera is out at 2. My God, what a Frankensteiner from Fox. Tries again for a cover here. And it is a near fall for Fox. Inches away from the main roster was Cody Fox.
Give up. Give up.
Look at this, the arms hooked again. Fox able to adapt, avoiding the hellish suplex, going to the top again for a huge frog splash. My God, the distance on that splash. And Vera still able to withstand it, jumping neckbreaker now from Fox. Vera just outmaneuvering Cody Fox here, but Fox again finding a way to slip out of the mat-based approach. My God, Alonzo Vera. Right across the neck. 2. And Alonzo Vera has just punched his ticket to the main roster in Super Spirit Wrestling. Congratulations indeed to Alonzo Vera, who we will see appearing on the main roster next year. And a heartbreaking loss for Cody Fox, who was so close on so many occasions in this matchup. It looked like he was going to have what it takes to put Alonzo Vera away. But the much larger, more powerful Alonzo Vera able to power his way to victory in a main roster spot here tonight at Spirit Rising. What an exciting occasion there, folks. And now we take you to a match in the women's tag division. It will be Majesty taking on Squad Life. Many teams in the women's tag division, of course, setting sights on the Luminaries, recently becoming the Fury Band champions at Greatest Voyage. Making their way to the ring, the team of Leah Carson and Tomoko Yasuda. Majesty. Such an impressive team is Majesty, but they have yet to wear gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. A similar story has taken shape for this team, Squad Life. And their opponents, the team of Samina Velvon and Mariah Hamilton. Squad Life. Two teams that certainly have what it takes to capture gold in Super Spirit Wrestling. But as the competition grows ever more fierce across all of our divisions, the titles have eluded Squad Life and Majesty. You see Samina Velvon taking it early here to Leah Carson of Majesty. Clubbing strikes send Leah Carson down. Samina Velvon towering over Carson. However, Carson, as we have seen time and again, perhaps one of the fastest, if not the fastest athlete in all of Super Spirit Wrestling. That designation being among some stiff competition. But for now, Samina Velvon just overpowering Carson. Look at this. Oh, but Carson finding a moment of leverage, and the flip takes Velvon over. Tag made to Tomoko Yasuda. Axe kick was well placed, miscalculation there between Majesty. Velvon with the standing switch results in a brutal elbow to the back of the neck. Congratulations again to Alonzo Vera, who I'm sure many are excited to see join the heavyweight division next year. Many interesting matchups to take place there as Tomoko Yasuda is sent across the apron. Sharp counter there from Mariah Hamilton. Seeing her first action of the match, counter backdrop there.
Give up.
Hamilton off the Irish whip. Has the shoulders down. Tomoko Yasuda slips out after the one. Hamilton with just a brutal shot there. Yasuda having no choice but to run into that one, and instead is able to duck that strike. Thwarted on the Frankensteiner attempt. Fast-paced action here between these two ladies. Carson now back in for Majesty. Great coordination on the kicks there from Majesty. And all of a sudden, Hamilton losing the advantage here. Trying for the counter in the corner, but Carson holds fast. Jump up Rana, well executed by Hamilton.
Give up.
Look at Carson. So quick with her offense. Now trying for the cover. One off the kick. Carson ready to re-engage and finds the kick again. Hamilton is going to have to adapt. The leg now in jeopardy.
Give up.
Hamilton has had enough, tags in Samina Velvan, and immediately Velvan making her presence felt with the bear hug to Carson. Roll up here from Carson. Velvan quickly escaping that situation. Well-placed kick from Carson. Another roll up here. Unable to keep Velvan down for very long. But nevertheless making her work for those kickouts, the cumulative effort.
Break.
Carson able to get a foot in the ropes, finds this kick that has paid dividends throughout this matchup. Velvan with a sign of frustration. Twisting complete shot. Plants Carson in an ugly way. Look at this. The reckoning from Velvan. It could be over, and it is. Tomoko Yasuda scrambling to get there in time, but the positioning allowing Squad Life to pick up the victory here tonight. Well executed plan there by Samina Velvan, just slamming Leah Carson into the mat face first with the reckoning. And inside of 5 minutes, it is enough to earn Squad Life the victory here tonight at Spirit Rising. Folks, we now turn our attention to an electrifying matchup in the women's singles division. It's going to be Hana Nishikawa of Cannon Rush taking on the transcendent Nina Fontaine. Both of these athletes almost always at the very top of their game. Of course, Hana Nishikawa suffering an unfortunate loss to Monica Palma at Greatest Voyage, but she is ready to re-engage in combat here tonight with Nina Fontaine.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Randy Crawford,
Hana Nishikawa. The legs of Nishikawa ready to inflict damage, no doubt. But tonight she is across from one of Super Spirit Wrestling's most well-rounded athletes, a former holder of the All Challenge pendant. Fontaine has been close to the Destiny Band on a few occasions. Never an athlete that you can take lightly is Nina Fontaine.
and her opponent, she is the transcendent Nina Fontaine.
Fontaine. The smooth offense of Nina Fontaine standing apart from a maelstrom of kicks, which will find success tonight as Hana Nishikawa lands the first strike of the matchup, going to the kicks early. And why not? Nishikawa is so proficient with those strikes. Trading elbows here. Fontaine coming out with a bit of the advantage there. Another kick, well placed, sends Fontaine down. The kicks are that fast and they are that deadly. Spinning backdrop, well done from Fontaine. And folks, we are indeed just a few weeks away for our final event of the year. And make no mistake, it is our largest event of the year, Spirit Odyssey. Every title will be on the line. Some exciting things taking shape for our end of year celebration. Nishikawa with the kicks to the midsection, winning that exchange, and a cutter now from Nishikawa. Look at this. The arm's hooked. No. Looking for Mind's Eye. Instead is sent across the apron. A crucial counter there from Hana Nishikawa. Nishikawa, shades of Leah Carson from the match before, finds a kick here, sends Fontaine down, looks for the cover, and Fontaine is out at 2. Shotgun dropkick right to the face of Fontaine. Nishikawa looking very focused as this match develops, putting a hold on a lot of what Fontaine is attempting. Rolls through for the double wrist lock. Great positioning to pull Nishikawa away from the ropes. And these drop kicks are setting in big time for Nishikawa. Another devastating kick right to the back of the head. Nothing Fontaine could do about that one. Looks for the cover. Gets the 2. Fontaine out before the 3. Look at Nishikawa, showing why she is one of the women's division's biggest threats. Looks for a cover again after the kick. 2. Fontaine showing some tenacity, able to withstand these brutal kicks from Nishikawa. I promise you they mean more than other athletes in Super Spirit Wrestling. Nishikawa, look at that. Almost decapitating Fontaine, and now the Dreamweaver collides with the chin of Fontaine. She stacks her up. 2, and it is over. Hana Nishikawa got to execute her game plan exactly the way she wanted. Was able to get that crucial counter on the Mind's Eye attempt when Fontaine had the double underhook. You had to believe that Mind's Eye was next, but Hana Nishikawa instead able to find that counter, which set in motion a great series of offense, all leading to the Dreamweaver. And Hana Nishikawa is victorious here tonight in singles action. Folks, we're now going to turn our attention to the junior division, where it will be Adrian Bell taking on former champion Have Mercy Percy Chapman. And indeed, folks, what a match this is set to be. Adrian Bell, always sort of floating around the upper middle ranks of the junior division, never quite able to break through, but lately he has picked up some impressive victories that have led him to this match tonight with Percy Chapman.
Making his way to the ring,
Adrian Bell. Indeed, Adrian Bell, an athlete that many are surprised hasn't held gold thus far in his Super Spirit wrestling career. Not like this man, Percy Chapman.
and his opponent, accompanied to the ring by big man Benjamin Rose. Have mercy, Percy Chapman!
Percy Chapman joining up with Benjamin Rose a few weeks ago to form Homestead in the men's tag division. An exciting development there, but for now, Percy Chapman re-engaging in singles combat, if you will, with Adrian Bell. Adrian Bell's most recent victory, I believe, was over Boston Devereaux, our first ever junior division champion. Bell faces another champion tonight, would be another great bounty to claim on his way to perhaps securing a #1 contenders position in the junior division. Adrian Bell so quick. We've seen him go to that head scissors so many times to wear down his opponents in the early stages of his matches. Look at this display of strength there from Percy Chapman. The deadlift into the face buster. Percy Chapman with some big blows here. And Bell now electing to go toe-to-toe with Chapman. As we saw with Nishikawa's kicks, you do not want to be on the other end of Percy Chapman's punches.
Give up. Yeah. Yeah.
Adrian Bell doing what he can to take control. No shortage of confidence in Adrian Bell. Likely not fearful to be in the ring with Percy Chapman finding the slice spread. Look at Adrian Bell springing up immediately. Perhaps to his detriment, or to maybe just get in the mind of Percy Chapman. Bell hooks the leg. Big shot across the jaw, and look at this. Gallows from Chapman could be over right here. And Bell slips away from the clutches of the gallows. An impressive feat in its own right, but nevertheless a huge blow struck in favor of Chapman. Slice spread on the way again, flips all the way through. Shoulders are down. And it is almost enough. Adrian Bell has got to do something if he is going to stay in this match. Percy Chapman feeling it, takes hold of the leg.
Give up.
Chapman to the top. Splash across the back of Adrian Bell, and again, Percy Chapman could be running away with this one. Inside cradle near the ropes, and Kim Carrillo, the official, signals for the break. Chapman again to the top. Diving crossbody this time, and it is enough. I think at this point, Adrian Bell had just taken too much damage. Chapman was getting away with everything that he wanted late in that contest. And frankly, I think the wind had just been driven out of Bell to the point where he could not continue. The conditioning of even an athlete such as Adrian Bell, not enough in the face of former champion Percy Chapman on this occasion at Spirit Rising. Folks, we have arrived at our main event of the evening, and it is a #1 contenders match in the 6-man tag division as High Rollers take on the new configuration, if you will, of Dark Circle, recently adding Cecil Hayes to their ranks, and what a deadly addition that is. We will see how it shakes out in this #1 contenders match here at Spirit Rising.
Making their way to the ring, the team of Joey Marnell and Marcus and Nathan Gamble. High Rollers!
High Rollers would love to hold the 6-man tag titles. But what an obstacle to have to overcome to have that chance.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Field, the team of Decay, Dai Fukunaga, and Cecil Hayes. Dark Circle!
And indeed, you see the leader of Dark Circle, Fear, holding the All Challenge medallion, recently defeating Benjamin Rose to hold that title. #1 contenders match on the way. Main event action as Decay for Dark Circle gets things started against Joey Marnell of High Rollers. See the quickness of Decay. Joey Marnell doing well to postpone the Irish Whip offense. These two teams battling for a chance to face the current Trinity Band champions, Good Buddies. And it was, in fact, Dark Circle that was dethroned by Good Buddies to obtain those titles. But the formula very different now with Cecil Hayes in the mix, and Fear's focus is elsewhere. Great sequence there from Decay, able to sidestep the super kick from Marnell, finding the leg lariat.
Give up. Give up.
Again, the super kick is sidestepped. Decay dissecting Marnell slowly in the early goings of this matchup. Tag made to Marcus Gamble. No stranger to holding gold. Marcus and Nathan Gamble have held the power bands in the men's tag division on multiple occasions. And now Cecil Hayes, the newest addition to Super Spirit Wrestling and certainly Dark Circle, is in for the moment, but instead makes a quick tag to dead-end Dai Fukunaga. Look at this, leg hooked early, and Marcus Gamble springing out. Stick and move mentality is best when dealing with Dai Fukunaga. As I've said many times, I would be surprised if all the members of High Rollers leave this match without a gaping wound. But as you see here from Marcus, High Rollers, not a team that shies away from taking shortcuts. Look at this, the brutality of Dai Fukunaga just slamming Marcus's head into the canvas. Marcus backpedaling finds Nathan Gamble. Big power slam off the Irish whip. Nathan Gamble out at 1, maybe the freshest man in this contest, getting his first action. Look at this spicy drop from Dai Fukunaga. Has the cover here. Nathan Gamble out at 2. Is maybe thinking about another tag. A lot of quick tags here in this 6-man tag division match. Number 1 contender spot on the line. Marcus Gamble finds a big super kick, drives the elbow into the chest of Dai, looks for the cover. Fukunaga out at 2. Could it be another spicy drop on the way, this time across the apron?
2, 3.
Everyone looking to get involved here. Spicy drop again on the outside. Carnage erupting in this number 1 contenders match.
12, 13.
Dai may be thinking about a tag. Oh, maybe not. Instead, opts to inflict more devastation, the headbutt. And now look at this, biting the face of Marcus Gamble, who is indeed now bleeding. Big assist there from Joey Marnell. Tag made to Nathan Gamble. Dai Fukunaga backpedaling, thinking about a tag, and he finds Cecil Hayes. Nathan Gamble suddenly finding himself in a world of hurt. Cecil Hayes roaring through with those elbows, and again looking to keep Nathan Gamble locked down. My God. Destroying Nathan Gamble here in the corner. Counter from Gamble, if nothing else but to gain space, and indeed scrambles for a tag, finds Joey Marnell. Great tag team maneuver there from Gamble and Marnell. Toe-to-toe, it's Marnell and Hayes. Cecil Hayes proving to just be so tough. Brain buster. The newest weapon in the repertoire of Dark Circle, taking Marnell up and down again for the brain buster. Hooks the leg near High Rollers, and indeed the Gambles are able to intercept. Cecil Hayes with a moment of distraction, now paying for it perhaps. Oh, look at this, across the knee with the neck. Marnell finds an elbow, trying to rally, hooks the leg. Hayes thinking about a tag, as was Marnell. And it's now Marcus and Decay in for their respective teams. Stereo super kick sends Decay down. Could it be roulette driver into the canvas? Shoulders are down, and Cecil Hayes, just in time, is able to make the save for Dark Circle. My God, Nathan Gamble planted into the canvas. It's over! It's over! The knee to the face, I believe, knocked Takei out, and he was not capable of dealing with the submission, and this match has been called. High Rollers are your new #1 contenders in the 6-man tag division, and I believe, folks, that sets it. At Spirit Odyssey, they will indeed face Good Buddies for the Trinity Band titles. What a night it has been here at Spirit Rising, and we do thank you so much for joining us. For everyone here at Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.